Hi friends, welcome back. Now we have another GATE previous year question paper, that is GATE 2011, right? As usual, let's start with one by one. So the very first question is, in a compiler, keyword of a language are recognized during what? So for the answer for the first question is C, basically the lexical analysis of the program. Right, an compiler keyword of a language are recognized during the lexical analysis of the program. One, that is SMTP. So send an email from a mail client to a mail server, right? So SMTP will be used here. Then there is M2, download an email from mailbox server to a mail client. So in that case POP is used. And M3 is checking email in web browser. In that case STTP will be used. So for fourth question our answer will be 3, like SMTP for sending an email from a mail client to a mail server, POP download an email from mailbox server to an email client, and STTP is used for checking email in a web browser. Question number 5 is, a company need to develop a strategy for software product development for which it has a choice of two programming language L1 and L2. The number of lines of code LOC developed using L2 is estimated to be twice the LOC developed with L1. The product will have to be maintained for 5 years. Various parameters for the company are given in the table below, right? So this is a table that we have. Total cost of the project includes cost of development and maintenance. What is the LOC and LOC for L1? Which the cost of the project using L1 is equal to the cost of the project using L2. So for question number 5, our answer will be B, that is 5,000. So sixth is, let the time taken to switch between user and kernel mode of execution BT1, while the time taken to switch between two processes BT2. Which of the following is true? So for question number 6 our answer will be C, that is T1 is less than T2. 7 is, a company needs to develop a digital signal processing software for one of its newest inventions. The software is expected to have 40,000 lines of code. The company needs to determine the effort in person months needed to develop this software using the basic COCOMO model. The multiplicative factor for this model is given as 2.8 for the software development on embedded system, while the exponentiation factor is given as 1.20. What is the estimated effort in person months? So if you solve the particular question, you will get the answer as A, that is 234.25. Now question number 8 is, which of the following pairs have different expressive power? So for question number 8 our answer is B, that is deterministic push down automata DPDA and non-deterministic push down automata NPDA. So these are different expressive power, right? Question number 9 is, HTML hypertext markup language has language element which permits certain actions other than describing the structure of the web document. Which one of the following action is not supported by pure HTML without any server or client-side scripting pages? So then question number 9, the answer will be D, that is display the client time as part of the page. 10th is, which one of the following is not desired in a good software requirement specification SRS document? So in that case 10th our answer will be D, that is algorithms for software implementations. 11 is, a computer handles several interrupt source of which the following are relevant for this question. So these are some points. Which one of the line will be handled at the highest priority? So for question number 11 our answer will be D, that is interrupt from CPU temperature sensor. So the first line is the higher priority. Now 12 is, consider a relational table with a single record for each registered student with the following attributes, right? Registration, UID, bank account number, name, hostel room, right? And now which one of the following points is incorrect? So for question number 12 our answer will be A, that is bank account number is a candidate key. right? So if you see here, the bank account number, it is telling unique account number at the bank. A student can have multiple accounts or joint accounts. This attribute stores the primary account number. So in this way, this is incorrect. Question number 13 is, which one of the following circuit is not equivalent to a 2-input XNOR exclusive NOR gate? Right, so for 13 our answer will be D, that is this is not equivalent to 2-input XNOR gate, right? The simplified SOP, sum of product form of the Boolean expression, this is what? So if you simplified this particular SOP, you will get the answer as B, that is this one, P plus Q bar R bar. 15 is the minimum number of D flip-flops needed to design a mod 258 counter is what? So in that case, for question number 15, our answer is A, that is 9. 16 is, a thread is usually defined as a lightweight process because an operating system OS maintains smaller data structure for a thread than for a process. In relation to this, which of the following is true? So for question number 16, our answer will be C, that is on per thread basis the OS does not maintain virtual memory state. 17 is K4 and K3 are graph with the following structure, right? So which one of the following statement is true in relation to these graphs? So 17 B, answer will be both K4 and K3 are planar. 18 is, if the difference between the expectations of the square of a random variable Ex square and the square of the expectation of the random variable Ex square is denoted by R, then so in that case 18 our answer will be C, that is R is greater than equals to 0. 19 is the lexical analysis for a modern computer language such as Java needs the power of which one of the following machine models in a necessary and sufficient sense. In that case for 19 our answer will be A, that is finite state automata. 20 is, let the page fault service time be 10 millisecond in a computer with average memory access time being 20 nanosecond. If one page fault is generated for every 10 to the power 6 memory accesses, what is the effective access time for the memory? In that case for 20 our answer will be B, that is 30 nanosecond. 21 is, consider a hypothetical processor with an instruction of type LW R1 20 R2. Now, which during execution reads a 32-bit word from memory and stores it in a 32-bit register R1. The effective address of the memory location is obtained by the addition of a constant 20 and the contents of register R2. Which of the following best reflect the addressing mode implemented by this instruction for the operand in memory? So in that case for 21 our answer will be D, that is base index addressing. 22 is, what does the following fragment of C program prints? So you can see this is gate 11, then there is a pointer that is pointing C, and now we have to find the P plus P of 3 minus P of 1. So in that case, if you will solve this, you will get the answer as C for 22, that is only 2011. 23 is, a max heap is a heap where the value of each parent is greater than or equal to the value of its children. Which one of the following is max heap? So here you have to find the max heap. Then for 23 our answer is B, basically, that is this one. You can see that the max number is here, then child are less than, then in here as well max is the root node, then child are here as well, so max is the root node, and child are here. So B will be the answer. Let P be a regular language and Q be a context-free language such that Q is subset of P. For example, let P be the language represented by the regular expression P star Q star and Q be Pn Qn, right? Then which one of the following is always regular? So in that case for 24 our answer is C, that is in the domain sigma star minus P. 25th is, an algorithm to find the length of the longest monotonically increasing sequence of number in an array A0 and -1 is given below. Let Li denote the length of the longest monotonically increasing sequence starting at index I in the array. Initialize Ln-1 equals to 1 for all I such that 0 less than equals to I less than equals to n-2. So finally the length of the longest monotonically increasing sequence is max. So which one of the following statement is true? In that case, for 25 our answer will be A, that is the algorithm uses dynamic programming paradigm. For 26, consider the language L1, L2 and L3 as given below. L1, L2, L3. Now it is asking that which of the following is not true. So for 26 our answer will be C, that is all the three languages are context free. So this is not true in this case. 27 is considered two binary operator, this one and this one, with the precedence of operator being lower than that of the operator this one. Operator this one is right associative, while operator this one is left associative. Which one of the following represent the parse tree of expression this? So for 27 our answer will be B, that is this one. 28, on a non-pipelined sequence processor, a program segment which is a part of the interrupt service routine is given to transfer 500 bytes from an input-output device to memory. Right. So assume that the statement in such program is equivalent to a machine instruction which takes 1 clock cycle to execute if it is non-load store instruction. The load store instruction take 2 clock cycle to execute. The designer of this system also has an alternate approach of using the DMA controller to implement the same transfer. The DMA controller requires 20 clock cycle for initialization and other overheads. Each DMA transfer cycle takes 2 clock cycle to transfer 1 byte of data from the device to the memory. What is the approximate speed up when the DMA controller based design is used in place of interrupt driven program based input output? So in that case for 28 our answer will be A, that is 3.4. 29 is we are given a set of n distinct element and n unlabeled binary tree with n nodes. In how many ways can we populate the tree with the given set so that it becomes a binary search tree? So for 29 our answer will be B, that is 1. So 1 will be the answer. 30 is which one of the following option is correct given three positive integer x, y and z and a predicate. So this is the logic. Now we have to find the correct one. So if you solve these you will find the A as an answer for 32. That for 30, that is px being true means that x is a prime number, right? 31 is given I equals to root minus 1. What will be the evaluation of the definite integer? Right, definite integral this expression. So if you solve this particular expression you will get the D as answer, that is I. Now 32 is consider a database table T containing two columns x and y, each of type integer. After the creation of the table, one record x equals to 1 and y equals to 1 is inserted in the table. Let mx and my denote the respective maximum values of x and y among all records in the table at any point in time. Using mx and my, new records are inserted in the table 180 times with the x and y value being mx plus 1, 2 multiplied by my plus 1 respectively. It may be noted that each time after the insertion values of mx and my change. So what will be the output of the following SQL query after the step mentioned above are carried out? So select y from T where x equals to 7. Now if you talk about the output, so you will get the answer as 127, that is option A. 33 is consider a finite sequence of random values x equals to this. Let mu x be the mean and delta x be the standard deviation of x. Let another finite sequence y of equal length be derived from his this as yi equals to a into xi plus b, where a and b are positive constants. Let mu y be the mean and delta y be the standard deviation of the sequence. Which one of the following statement is incorrect? So for 33, our answer will be D, that is delta y equals to a delta x plus b. 34 is a deck of 5 cards, each carrying a distinct number from 1 to 5 is shuffled thoroughly. 2 cards are then removed one at a time from the deck. Now, what is the probability that the 2 cards are selected with the number on the first card being one higher than the number on the second card? So if you talk about the probability for 34, our answer is A, that is 1 by 5. 35 is consider the following table of arrival time and bus time of for three processes, that is P0, P1 and P2. The preemptive shortest job first scheduling algorithm is used, right? So scheduling is carried out only at arrival or completion of process. What is the average waiting time for the three processes? So in that case, for 35, our answer will be A, that is 5.0 ms. Now 36 is consider evaluating the following expression tree on a machine with load store architecture in which memory can be accessed only through load and store instruction. The variables a, b, c, d and e are initially stored in memory. The binary operator used in the expression tree can be evaluated by the machine only when the operands are in integers. The instructions produce a result only in a register. If no intermediate result can be stored in memory, what is the minimum number of register needed to evaluate this expression? So for 36, our answer will be D, that is 3. So if you haven't solved this already, you can also solve this and you will get the answer. But as I'm telling the answers only just because of your quick revision for your upcoming CS competitive exam. Now 37 is which of the given options provides the increasing order of asymptotic complexity of function f1, f2, f3 and f4. So for 37, our answer will be A, that is f3, f2, f4, f1, right? You can see that f3, that is n log n, right? F2 is that is n to the power 3 by 2, f4 is that is n to the power log n, and f1 equals 2 to the power n. 48 is four matrices m1, m2, m3 and m4 of dimensions p into q, q into r into s and s into t respectively can be multiplied in several ways with different number of total scalar multiplication. For example, when multiplied as m1 into m2 into m3 into m4, the total number of scalar multiplication is pqr plus rst plus prt. When multiplied as m1 into m2 into m3 into m4, the total number of scalar multiplication is pqr plus prs plus pst. If p equals to 10, q equals to 100, r equals to 20, s equals to 5 and t equals to 80, then the minimum number of scalar multiplication needed is what? So in that case, for 38, our answer will be C, that is 19,000. 39 is consider a relation table R with sufficient number of record having attribute a1, a2 up to an, and let 1 is less than equals to p is less than equals to n. Two queries q1 and q2 are given below. Now the database can be configured to do order indexing on AP or hashing on AP. Which one of the following statement is true? So for 39, our answer will be C, that is hashing will be outperform ordered indexing on q1 but not on q2. 40 is consider the matrix as given below. Which one of the following option provides the correct value of the eigenvalue of the matrix? So for 40, our answer will be A, that is 1, 4 and 3. Now 41 is consider an instruction pipeline with 4 stages S1, S2, S3 and S4, each with combination circuit only. The pipeline registers are required between each stage, and at the end of the last stage, delays for the stage and for the pipeline register are as given in the figure, right? So this is the figure. What is the approximate speed up of the pipeline in a steady state under ideal condition when compared to the corresponding non-pipeline implementation? So for 41, our answer will be B, that is 2.5. Now, definition of a language L with alphabet A is given as following, right? So what is the minimum number of state needed in DFA to recognize L? So for 42, our answer will be B, that is n plus I, that is n plus 1. 43 is 8 KB direct mapped write back cache is organized as multiple block, each of size 32 bytes. The processor generate 32-bit addresses, right? The cache control maintains the tag information for each cache block comprising of the following: one valid bit, one modified bit, as many bits as the minimum needed to identify the memory block mapped in the cache. So what is the total size of memory needed to add the cache control to store metadata for the cache? So in that case, for 43, we will get the answer as D, that is 5376 bits. 44 is an application loads 100 libraries at startup, leading each library requires exactly one disk access. The seek time of the disk to a random location is given as 10 millisecond, right? Rotational speed of disk is 6000 rpm. If all 100 libraries are loaded from random location on the disk, how long does it take to load all libraries? The time to transfer data from the disk block once the head has been positioned at the start of the block may be neglected. So in that case, for 44, our answer will be B, that is 1.50 second. 45 is a deterministic finite automata DFA. D with alphabet sigma equals to AB is given below, right? So this is the given. Now, which of the following finite state machine is the valid minimal DFA which accepts the same language as D? So in that case, for 45, our answer will be A, that is this one. 46 is a database table by name loan record is given below. What is the output of the following SQL query, right? So this is the SQL query. So for 46, our answer will be C, that is 5. Now 47, the following is the comment written for a C program, right? And now a software test engineer is assigned the job of doing black box testing. He comes up with the following test cases, many of these which are redundant. Which of the following option provide the set of non-redundant tests using equivalence class partitioning approach from input perspective for black box testing, right? So in that case, for 47, our answer will be C, that is T2, T4, T5, T6. Next question is the problem statement. Consider the following recursive C function that takes two argument, right? This one. Now, what is the return value of the function foo when it is called as foo 3, 4, 5, 10? So for 48, our answer will be B, that is 12. Now 49, what is the return value of the function foo when it is called 5, 1, 3 and 2? And for 49, we will get the answer as D, that is 2. Right, so you can hit and trial with the program and will get the same output. Now 50 is consider the following circuit involving 3 D type flip-flop used in certain type of counter configuration. Okay, so this is the figure. 50 is if at some instance prior to the occurrence of the clock age, PQ and R have a value 0, 1 and 0 respectively. So what shall be the value of PQR after the clock age? So in that case, for 50, our answer will be D, that is 0, 1, 1. Now 51 is if all the flip-flop were reset to 0 at power on, what is the total number of distinct output state represented by PQR generated by the counter? So for 51, our answer will be B, that is 4. 52 is consider a network with 5 nodes N1 to N5 as shown below. Now the network uses a distance vector routing protocol. Once the routers have stabilized the distance vector at different node are as follow, right? N1, N2 to N5. Each distance vector is the distance of the best known path at the instance to nodes N1 to N5, where the distance to itself is 0. Also, all links are symmetric and the cost is identical in both direction. In each round, all nodes exchange their distance vector with their respective neighbors. Then all nodes update their distance vector. In between two rounds, Any change in cost of the link will cause the two incident node to change only the that entry in their distance vector. So 52 is the cost of link N2 to N3 reduces to 2 in both direction after the next round of update. That will be the new distance vector at node N3. So the node will be our A, that is 32025. So A will be the answer for 52. 53 is after the update in the previous question, the link N1 and N2 goes down, right? N2 will reflect this change immediately in its distance vector as cost infinite. After the next round of update, what will be the cost to N1 in the distance vector of N3? So for 53, our answer will be C, that is 10. Next statement is an undirected graph GVE contains n is greater than 2 node named V1 to Vn. Two nodes Vi to Vj are connected if and only if 0 is less than I minus j less than equals to 2. Each edge Vi and Vj is assigned a weight I plus j. A simple graph with n equals to 4 is shown below, right? This one. Now 54 is what will be the cost of minimum spanning tree of such a graph with n node is what? So for 54, our answer is B, that is n square minus n plus 1. 55 is the length of the path from V5 to V6 in the MST of previous question with n equals to 10 is what? So for 55, our answer will be C here, that is 31. 56, which of the following option is the closest in the meaning to the word below inexplicable is what? So for 56, our answer is A, that is incomprehensible. Inexplicable, that is incomprehensive. 57, if log p equals to 1 by 2 log q equals to 1 by 3 log r, then which of the following options is true? So for 57, the answer will be B, that is q square equals to pr. Now 58 is which choose the most appropriate word from the option given below to complete the following sentence, right? I contemplated dash Singapore for my vacation but decide against it. 58, the answer is C, that is visiting. Now 59, choose the most appropriate word from the option given below to complete the following sentence. If you are trying to make a strong impression on your audience, you cannot do so by being understand tentative or what? So for 59, our answer will be B, that is restrained. 60 is choose the word from the option given below that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the given word. So amalgamate, that is opposite to what? Amalgamate is opposite to D, that is separate. Amalgamate, separate. 61 is few school curricula include a unit on how to deal with bereavement and grief, and yet all students at some point in their lives suffer from losses through death and parting, right? Based on the above passage, which topic would not be included in a unit on the bereavement? So for 61, our answer will be C, that is what the leading causes of death are. 62 is PQR and SR, four types of dangerous microbes recently found in a human habitat. The area of each circle with its diameter printed in brackets represent the growth of a single microbe surviving human immunity system within 24 hours of entering the body. The danger to human being varies proportionately with the toxicity, potency, and growth attribute to a microbe shown in the figure below is what? So here a figure is here. A pharmaceutical company is contemplating the development of a vaccine against the most dangerous microbe. Which microbe should the company target in its first attempt? So for 62, our answer will be D, that is S. 63 is the variable cost V of manufacturing product varies according to the equation V equals to 4Q, where Q is the quantity produced. The fixed cost F of production of same product reduce the Q according to the equation F equals to 100 by Q. How many units should be produced to minimize the total cost V plus F? So for 63, our answer will be A, that is 5. 64 is a transparent receive the same number of order each day. Currently he has some pending order backlog to do shift. If he uses 7 trucks, then at the end of the 4th day he can clear all the order. Alternatively, if he uses only 3 trucks, then all the order are cleared at the end of the 10th day. What is the minimum number of trucks required so that there will be no pending order at the end of the 5th day? So for 64 our answer will be C, that is 6. 65 is a container originally contains 10 liter of pure spirit from his container. 1 liter of spirit is replaced with 1 liter of water. Subsequently 1 liter of mixture is again replaced with 1 liter of water, and this process is repeated one more time. How much spirit is now left in the container? So if you solve this, you will get the answer as D, that is 7.29. So yeah friend, this is all about the GATE 2011 paper. So thanks for being with us. We will come up with other papers.